Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen, and this is going to be your reading for the new moon in Cancer, which is happening on the 28th of June. So even if you see this a little bit later, that is okay because the energy lasts for a few weeks. Before we get into your actual message, I just want to talk about what this energy is. This new moon in Cancer it's a very rebellious energy. It's very much about co-creating. It is definitely luck and expansion. And it is about well, the only way I can say this for you guys, which is a little bit, well, not completely different. It is for you, Aquarius. It's about changing up your path, okay? It is about changing up your path here. So we'll get more into that. Let's go ahead and get the overall energy for you. So Divine Source Creator, what is the ooh, I got the chills. What is the overall energy for Aquarius for this new moon in Cancer? Show us clearly, please. What is the overall energy? Show me clearly. Thank you. All right. That was very quick. So let's see what we have here. Power. Yep. I love it. I love this card for you. It's actually one of my favorite cards in this deck because it is like pulling all of the positive power and energy from the moon. So Aquarius, listen. You're about to change your daily routine. You're breaking out of old habits. You're breaking out of self-talk that is not positive, right? You are being inspired. You are coming into your power of manifestation right now. This is very big for my Aquarius, okay? Things are shifting because you are recognizing, one, your own power. Two, because you are looking at your daily routines and changing them up because you know that if we do the same thing over and over again and we're expecting a different result, that is the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting something different. So you're changing your ways. You're changing your daily routines. You're breaking out of old habits. And we're not saying, when we say old habits, that doesn't mean that they were bad habits either, okay? But just habits that just are no longer serving us. Your self-talk is changing. You're getting into a more powerful, inspiring position in your life, understanding that you are the magician here. I wouldn't be surprised if the magician came out. Like a lot of positive energy coming for you. So I really love this for you. I really do, Aquarius. Like I feel like you're kind of having epiphanies at this time. Right? So that's really good. That's really good. And really with the 16, which is a 7 in numerology, 7s in numerology are about your spiritual connections, and that includes with your higher self. I mean, look at where we cut the death and rebirth, you know? Yeah. You're ending some old things and starting some new things, some new habits, some new ways about going about your routines, changing it up into a more positive place. I love that. Show me clearly. What do we have for Aquarius? Angels, guides, ancestors. Show me clearly for Aquarius. Show me clearly for Aquarius, please. Thank you. Yeah. Wow, Aquarius. I mean, there's your energy right there. Swords, clarity, so much clarity. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's like you're seeing things from a much higher vision now. Look at all these different types of birds that we have here. He's on a mountaintop, right? You've got the owl. You're gaining new wisdom. You've got the crow or the raven here, which is about the spirituality, tapping into your gifts, leaving the past. I don't know what that is, okay? But it's kind of like, it could be a bat, but they're almost showing me like a pterodactyl, right? Like that's all in the past. My old way of viewing things is flying away and getting more stable into the way that I am viewing things, the way I am doing things. Mastering this. That's beautiful, Aquarius. I love it. Oh, show me clearly, please, for Aquarius. Show me clearly. Thank you. Yeah, there's the Death and Rebirth card again. Yeah, you can't make that up, right? We saw it when we cut the deck. So you truly are, by choice, having new vision, okay? Having a new vision, new clarity, new way of going about things, new understanding, okay? That leads you to a very new beginning, right? And this new moon is about new beginnings. And just the inspiration behind this rebirth is amazing to me. They're showing me a lot of numbers for you guys. So the 13 for me is a lucky number for one. It's like, oh, I finally get it. Also, it reduces to a 4, which is about bringing more stability and happiness into your life. And I feel like you really realize you are the creator of the life that you want. Good or bad, right? Good or bad. And you're realizing, I've got to change things up here. I really got to change things up, right? Show me clearly. Also, listen, Aquarius, do not forget to check your other placements. I'm always telling everybody how important that is. So your rising, your moon, your Venus, go watch those readings. If you're unsure what they are, then you need to go. There's plenty of free websites out there you can go to find out. King of Pentacles. Wow, guys. You're about to build something very, very stable in your life. You're really seeing clearly. You're kind of seeing into the future. I really feel like this is... like you're not holding anything back. I mean, he is like the happiest King of Pentacles in all of my decks. He's got this great smile. He's got all this wisdom. He knows that... well, that's funny. Okay. So there's this old American Indian story about a grandfather, I believe it's a grandfather and a grandson, or a father and a son, that the son is always asking, you know, how basically how am I going to create my life? I know I'm probably botching this up because I really do know this story, but for some odd reason I'm getting a little blocked here. But the grandfather says to the grandson, you have two wolves inside you, right? You have the dark one, you have the light one, you have, you know, the positive one, you have the negative one. Which one are you going to feed? And I feel like this is coming in strong for you because you're realizing at this time that you've been feeding the wrong wolf, right? And now you're gaining clarity because your reading in particular is a lot about that self-talk. And if we're thinking we're not good enough, saying we're not good enough, wanting to change ourselves and not in a good way, like I got to change before I can have success. That's the wrong kind of change. When we're talking about breaking habits, we're talking about this doesn't serve me anymore, so I'm not going to do that anymore. But it's not a need to change who you are at a core place, if that makes sense. But it is about feeding the loyal wolf, the wolf that will be there for you and bring you positivity. There's a maturity that is happening with you with these two kings and their gray hair here. There's a maturity, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female, okay? But there's a maturity coming in for you. And it leads to a lot of success, and it leads to a lot of inspiration, right? Power. Lots of power cards. The two kings, power woman, right? There's a lot of power here. A lot of change here. I think that's amazing. And if you need help with that, you really should come over to Patreon and become part of our soul family over there, because we are all about empowerment. We are all about positive change. We are all about different readings I don't put up on YouTube. We are a soul family. We do support each other. And that is the whole point over there, is to get into your creative abilities, how to create the life that you want, and standing in your empowerment. The link for Patreon is in the description box below. We would love to have you. Show me clearly. What is the message for Aquarius here? Show me clearly. Wow. They told me to bring this upright, okay? Even though it came out in reverse. They want it both ways. Okay, so they want me to give you the message on if this card came out both ways. So here what they're saying is you really intuitively know what to do, Aquarius, but you haven't been doing it. Intuitively, you know that there are changes that you need to make, but you hadn't been doing it. However, I believe that because you get to this reading, you go, okay, I intuitively know what I have to do, the actions I have to take, and I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to co-create. Remember in the beginning, I said this is a time of co-creation. I mean, it's always a time of co-creation, but this is such a beautiful new energy, Aquarius, in this Cancer moon. Like there's a lot of love and passion behind the changes we're making. So yeah, it's like you already knew intuitively you had to make these changes, but you were hanging on too tight to old patterns. So let's see what else we have. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. What is the message? Wow. Yep. It's time to take action. Okay. 3 of Wands. It's time to take action, period. This is the card of expansion. And didn't we say that in the beginning? This new moon is about expansion. But you have to choose to move in that direction. And I think that you do. You know, you're choosing to change things up. You're choosing to expand your horizons, trying new things, doing things differently, and it leads to a lot of happiness and success for you. In whatever area of life this is for you. For some of you, it's love. Some of it's your career. It's going to be different because it is a general reading, right? Now, if you are interested in a personal in-depth reading, my calendar is open for July. I'm all booked up for June. The link is in the description box. It is the Simply Book Me link. And you have to book a reading through that link because there's too many scammers out there. Aquarius, if you do book a reading for July, we are giving back 10% to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's. Some of you know, some of you may not know that my father has Parkinson's and we want to give back. And if you would love to be a part of that, I would love to do a personal reading for you. What else do we have? Yeah, I feel like a breath of fresh air too. Yeah, Temperance just came out. Yeah. Okay, this is about coming into balance for you. Okay, this is realizing you are the alchemist. In the Standard Tarot, it is about, there's 2 cups, right? Turning water into wine. Knowing your own power. Stepping into it. Bringing the balance back that you need to create the life that you want. But knowing you are all powerful and you are co-creating, see the angel behind him? Co-creating with spirit. I think this is a big shift for you. Right? And just the way, yeah, oh my gosh. And the way you've been thinking about things, especially the self-talk. And that could be around love, money, career, right? Like, I'm not good enough. I can't find this. Well, I keep trying so hard. But, you know, you're just feeling at a dead end almost. But that's because you got to change the way you're talking to yourself. Change the old habits, the daily routines that do not work anymore. And then you get filled with inspiration and it leads you to wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. Okay. It's like you really are taking responsibility for knowing you have all the power. All the power is within us. I mean, you know that. Yeah, I think, intuitively you know that. So let's see what else we have for you. I think that you're just making some really good decisions right now. Really good decisions. Show me clearly. What is the message here? Show me clearly for Aquarius. What is the message? I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. You can't make that up, right? Because you're like renewing and, a fresh new start, a new perspective, a new way to view things, a new way to do things. I love that for you. You also have, I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. Yeah, you're just the clarity that you are getting right now. And I don't feel like you're blaming yourself because it's not really about blaming yourself. It's about just recognizing, oh, I wasn't really talking to myself that well. Oh, I was really kind of doing the same thing and it wasn't leading me anywhere. And now you get inspired. You're like, okay, I see what I need to see. I see what I need to do. I'm going to go find, my happiness. I love that. I really do, Aquarius. Let's see what else we have. Also Aquarius, please give this a thumbs up and a share. We want all the Aquarius out there to be uplifted, to know their own power. That is the goal, right? To get this out to as many Aquarius as possible. And can't do that without you hitting those likes and shares. And a big thank you to YouTube. YouTube just put a new icon down there. It's a little heart next to the thumbs up and the share. That is a way for you all to donate to your favorite channels in one of the easiest formats ever. I love it. If you decide to donate to this channel, I love it. Thank you, because we can't do it without you. We really can't. I donate to a channel every day. A lot of times it is other readers. Sometimes it's just a creator that I like. This says, failure is only learning. I move with confidence and resilience. Remember how I said it's not like you're getting down on yourself? You're just breaking the old habits. They weren't failures. They were learning. I need to learn to be different. I need to learn to move in a different direction. I need to move into positive self-talk, right? So now you're at a really good new beginning, new start. Aquarius, I love it for you. It's so good to see you stepping into your power. I love that. So with that being said, again, like, share, subscribe if you haven't, and all of my love, light, and blessings to you.